Open Heaven, the 5th of September 2020, Saturday. Topic: Sealed with sacrifice. Memorize 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 5. And King Solomon offered a sacrifice of 22,000 oxen, and 120,000 sheep, so the king and all the people dedicated the house of God. Bible reading, Leviticus chapter 12 verses 6 to 8. And when the days of her purifying are fulfilled, for a son, or for a daughter, she shall bring a lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, and a young pigeon, or a turtledove, for a sin offering, unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, unto the priest. Who shall offer it before the Lord, and make an atonement for her, and she shall be cleansed from the issue of her blood. This is the law for her that hath borne a male or a female. And if she be not able to bring a lamb, then she shall bring 2 turtles, or 2 young pigeons, the one for the burnt offering, and the other for a sin offering, and the priest shall make an atonement for her, and she shall be clean. Message. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. Romans chapter 12 verse 1. For a dedication exercise to be complete in the sight of God, there must be a sacrifice alongside to show commitment. In Genesis chapter 17 verses 9 to 13, God asked Abraham to circumcise all male children in his house. This act marked the children of Abraham as God's; they were dedicated to him. Today, we must know, however, that the ultimate circumcision is that of the heart. Romans chapter 2 verse 29, Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 16, giving our lives to Christ. He is our sacrifice. Anyone that will be a child of God has to come under this sacrifice by confessing him as Lord and Savior. Romans chapter 10 verses 9 to 10. When David came face to face with Goliath, he said the Philistine was doomed because he was not circumcised nor dedicated to God. When you are dedicated to God, no Goliath can stand in your way. When you are not, you are exposed. Anytime there is a dedication, it must go with a sacrifice. Leviticus chapter 12 verses 6 to 8. God knows everyone's ability. Bring a worthy sacrifice alongside whatever or whoever you are dedicating to him: yourself, car, business, home or child. When Hannah was going to dedicate Samuel to God, she took along 3 bullocks and some other materials. 1 Samuel chapter 1 verse 24. You see why only very few prophets can compare with Samuel. When you are sealed as God's own, demons will have no power over you anymore. Even the devil will see you and say, this one belongs to God. Always remember, the ultimate dedication happens when you surrender your life to Christ as a living sacrifice. You are to deny yourself, pick up your cross every day and follow him. Luke chapter 9 verse 23. You cannot continue to live in sin and claim you are dedicated to God. 1 John chapter 3 verse 8 puts it clearly, those who sin are of the devil. As you go about your daily activities today, ensure you remain dedicated to God. Key point: dedication must be sealed with a sacrifice.